Hello and welcome back everybody to Clannad. So, last episode we got to know Furukawa-san a bit better. It was Furukawa-san, was it? Yeah, I think it was. Well, let's go with Nagisa, because Furukawa is probably too hard for me to remember, because my brain is pretty small. So, we got to know Nagisa a bit better, and it was actually romantic and stuff, so I liked that a lot. We'll see if this develops into an actual romance. And, you know, if we are walking on the route of Nagisa. Please don't tell me in the comments, I want to play this blind. So, without further ado, let's go on. As I get to the dorm and begin my walk down the hall, a horde of giants barrels toward me. A horde of giants barrels? Oh, barrels is the verb. I see. I was wondering what is going on with barrels here. Whoa. I just barely move out of the way as they rush past. They were a bunch of rugby guys. They run straight into their own rooms and slam their doors shut. Ah. So, did our friend learn Krav Maga or something like that? Or why are they suddenly afraid? Or maybe it's a new person. A lone woman turns the corner and comes tearing down the hallway after them. She stops and stands next to me. She's the resident dorm mother and purveyor of order on the premises, Misae Sagara. Okay, try to remember that. Though I don't live in the dorm, it's impossible to have not met her, seeing as I'm here practically every day. Wow. Are you really having like, I don't know, these fox teeth, you know, these little teeth looking out under her lip, you know what I mean? So you're probably the tsundere of the story. I mean, I don't know yet, but, you know, based on design. Peeking into the girls' dorms? Oh, that's her line, my bad. I swear to God she didn't say that. These are like 2 very long sentences. Talk to her, do nothing. What would I do in real life? That's actually a good question. That's actually a very good question. I don't know how I would react. I mean, of course, it's bad taste, but in the end of the day, it's not really of my business, you know? Of course, it's bad that they're peeping and stuff. But it's not like we are close to her, and it's... I think in real life I wouldn't talk to her, actually. That's sad, though. I actually would be interested to see if she's actually a tsundere or something like that. But, you know, my standards. Misae's son returns the way she came, sighing deeply again. Maybe, I can't date her now anymore. Oh well, what can you do? I lie sprawled out on Sunohara's floor, reading magazines. Ah, come on. I like reading them here, though. Because you are beautiful and I love you very much. I don't know. I guess just being near you makes me calm down. Yeah, close enough. Oh, by the way, where's my tea? The tea you make is so good, though. Really? I mean, you're bossing the other students around, so I guess it's okay to boss you around. But Tomoya has a stronger will than you, I bet. Oh, this is not an actual... Oh, I wish this was an actual decision. Flip. What?
むちゃくちゃ読書に没頭してますね。それ返せよ。 僕だってまだ読んでないんだぞ。
Go reread an old magazine. Look, this one has an unfinished crosswalk puzzle. Come on, try filling it in.
お前の持ってる次の号に答え載ってるんですけど。
Perfect then. We can compare answers later. Great. I'll praise you for a job well done if you get it all right. Now go get him.
あんた何様だよ。
Your master.
何のだよ。
Quiet down. I can't concentrate.
なんで逆ギレされにゃならん。
Because I'm the master. I mean, it's obvious. Boom.
静かにしろや。
Why do the rugby players have like a Yakuza accent? That throws me off a bit. They really sound like Yakuza in Japanese movies and stuff. The angry voice from outside the door causes Sunohara to shrink into himself. See? You'll get another gang beating if you don't keep it down. On the other hand, now that I think about it, it actually makes sense that they sound like Yakuza.
あんた鬼っすね。くそ、マジでクロスワード解いてやる。てめえ当たってたら参りましたって言えよな。
You probably won't though. Or maybe you're very smart, although you never go to school. Maybe you're that kind of student. Sure, I'll get right on that.
縦の1、元日から3日までを何と呼ぶか。バカかっての。3連休っと。
Ah, that sounds kinda like probably not, but okay. Teacher, we have an idiot on our hands. Okay, I'm glad. I mean, I don't know the answer, but that sounded very
お
wrong.
かしい。
What's wrong?
答えとマスの数が合わないんだよ。絶対間違ってるって。
What's wrong is your answer.
やめだやめ。くそつまんねえ。
Sunohara tosses the magazine into the corner of his room out of frustration.
なんか面白いことないかね。
Speaking of which, what was that commotion at school today?
ああ、あれね。とんだ茶番劇だったよ。
What do you mean by that?
この春からの編入生らしいんだけどさ。そいつがなんか人気取りしてんの。
Wait, who? Oh, you mean the motorcycle? I was. Yeah, okay, now that makes sense. The motorcycle action. Okay.
前の学校じゃよっぽど男に縁がなかったんだろうね。あんな汚い真似までしてモテようなんてさ。
Yeah, that's pretty stupid.
男だったら焼き入れてるっての。
I have no idea what he is talking about.
まあ女の子だからさ。それで
Oh,
も
excuse me.
あんまり目につくようだったら放っておかないけどね。
I guess I was the stupid one here for asking him to explain something.
僕そろそろ寝たいんだけど。
It's already 3 a.m. Wow, this time you really stayed late. Ah, flip.
困ってくの？じゃあ電気消すよ。
Whoa, stop.
Huh?
I'm not staying over.
あ、そう。
Huh, I wonder what that is about. Like, is it his, the last aspect that kind of keeps him home is the fact that he actually goes home? You know what I mean? Like, it's the last emotional thing he has to his home is to actually return. And that is the reason why he doesn't want to stay over. Because it's pretty weird, actually.
じゃあもう寝るから出てってくれる？
You don't have to tell me. I toss the magazine away and stand up. Just as I pull the door knob, I stop and stand there. By the way, have you heard? They say some creepy stuff happens late at night in this storm.
なんだよ。
Never mind.
最後まで言えよ。
Okay, obligatory, not staying over horror story. Okay, good night. I closed the door. Alright, that was a poor horror story. If he's now actually afraid, he's a pretty scaredy cat. Moans of agony come streaming from his room. Or moans of other nature. But I ignore them as I leave the dorm. The Illusionary World 1. Ah, so you do the drugs. I'm looking at it. A distant world. It's a dim, dark place. Where could this be? I think I'm inside a room. It's deserted though. I can see a desk at least. Someone should be sitting there, but there are not. Not a thing here moves. Only time as it passes by unflinchingly. If I were a new life, searching for a place to be born, I think that would be the wrong place to choose. I'm frightened by it, this world. I've long since come to realize something. This world has already come to an end. Nothing will be born here again, nor will anything die. Even time doesn't exist in this place. Didn't you just say time marches on or something? Okay. Oh no, you said time didn't flinch. My bad, my bad. Nothing new can come to an end. Life was once born here, but that was all. Once you're shut in this never-ending world, you can't ever escape. Unable to die and unable to be born into a new world. This is the frozen world I now see. I'll just close my eyes and leave this place. That's my thinking anyway. Please, next time I wake up, don't let it be here. Let it be a better, warmer world. I move my eyes. And cut myself off from this world. Ah, but you're still here. Ah. I wonder what this is about. I mean, is it the world from the beginning? Where he was in the snow with this girl? Or is it just something totally different? And is it just a metaphor or something real? We'll see about that, I guess. Just then, I see a momentary flicker of light. Something moved. I don't know what it is, but I'm certain that something here is with me. Had this place not come to an end after all? Or is it just something that has already been living here? Light escapes through a window and reaches the wall in front of me. Something in its shadow is moving. Perhaps I would have seen it if it had been able to move my eyes. Oh no, if I would have been able to move my eyes. But I still don't know its true identity. It's moving slowly. Eventually, the light on the wall returns to its original shape. But then, out of nowhere, a single girl appears before me. I can tell that she is still innocent. Her eyes are transfixed in my direction. Can she see me? She holds out her hand. But it doesn't touch me. Instead, it goes right through. Yes, I haven't been born in this world, so I can't be touched. But in that case, how did the girl notice me? Am I simply visible, and that is it? If that is the case, what do I look like then? The girl has pulled back her hand and is now waving to me. Then she leaves. I can't see her anymore. Someone was here. In this place. What could she be doing in an already finished world? How does she live? What nourishes her? What, if anything, is letting her stay alive? For some reason, I can't stop thinking about her. Is it because of how different this place is? I'm still frightened. This is not a world to be born into. But the girl lives in it. Is that why? Ah, of course. We don't know why what. I see this world again. Much of it is a boring, unmoving place. God damn it, what am I reading today? But from time to time, a girl appears. She and I are unable to communicate our thoughts to one another. So all she does is look at me, and all I can do is look at her back. So, maybe she isn't born in this world as well, but you know, she just mastered her presence in this world better than you. Let's say you are just visible in this world, for example, and you can't move and stuff like that. But she kind of mastered going around and communicating and stuff like that, maybe. But I'm certain that I had been longing for this moment. The girl's life is one of solitude. There's no one here aside from her. That much is obvious. Like I said, nothing can be born here, and yet nothing can die. That's the nature of this place. That must be why. Why she's able to look at someone like me, yet never get bored. One day, the girl appears in front of me with her arms full of something. They are pieces, both large and small, of scrap. Items whose uses are unknown. Things that could only be described as junk. The girl spends a long time putting the junk together. How much time has passed, anyway? Before I know it, though, a doll stands in front of her, about half her height. She seems proud as she stands up, turning toward me. When I see her face, I finally come to a realization. That body is for me. But what am I supposed to do with it? I'm unsure. Should I wish? To be born into this world? Has that been my wish? I'm still afraid of this place. A world without life or death. That can never be escaped. If this world truly is that closed off, this is where I would come to an end. The girl has her arm outstretched. I stare at her scraped and scratched hand. This world is one source of warmth. At some point, it had become what I sought. Okay. So, I assume this is a gigantic metaphor, but maybe it's real. We'll see about that. It gives the game an interesting twist, though. The warm spring sunlight shines down on me. A refreshing breeze blows past. I have plenty of leeway to make it to school on time. If I keep walking at this pace, there's no way I'll be late. It's not that I believe Fujibayashi's fortune from yesterday. Let's see about that. I'm still waiting for the old lady. However, just to be safe, I'm walking to school earlier than usual. But then again, to other students, this might already count as being a bit late. There aren't many people wearing school uniforms along this road anymore. In any case, it's still early enough for me to get to school on time. Now, according to Fujibayashi's fortune, there should be an old lady having trouble crossing the street. And I'll be late if I were to help her. To begin with, there isn't an old lady at the crosswalk. I glance just beyond the white lines, painted like a ladder on the asphalt. I don't like this. Where I am looking, there's an old lady holding onto a utility pole with her hips stooped. She keeps glancing left and right. No matter how I look at it, something is wrong. All the other students feign ignorance and simply walk past her. And our eyes meet. Perhaps it's just me, but it feels like she's staring at me. It almost feels like she's silently saying, "You can't even lend a helping hand when others are in trouble." If I give in to those eyes, will Fujibayashi's fortune come true? On the one hand, I really don't want to be the guy who proves, fortune-telling true. But, on the other hand, we can't be a dick. So, we talk to the lady. Maybe she doesn't even need help to cross the street. Maybe she's looking for a cat or something. I would really love to pretend I didn't see her, but I can't just leave her be when she's looking at me like that. I guess I'm more of a busybody than I thought. I let out a sigh and walked to the crosswalk. "Hey, Matt!" She suddenly screams at me. "You're trying to cross the street, aren't..." The hell? She keeps yelling at me as she steps backward. Like I was saying, are you... Say something that makes sense! Go fuck yourself! Man, no wonder Tomoya is bitter. Holy moly! He didn't do anything! Fine, you old hack! Hey, come on, I'm not! Yeah, just because I have, I don't know, whatever makes you think I'm a thug. I don't know, what does Tomoya look like? He probably has, like, dyed hair, And an earring and all those thug things. Bad delinquent. What are you talking about? Well, that's strange. For once I'm trying to do something nice, and everyone here is vilifying me for it. As my attention shifts to the rubberneckers, the old lady suddenly moves. She takes a back step, straightens her bent back, and quickly reaches for the ground. Right where her foot was. There's something shining. A 500 yen coin. In the blink of an eye, she snatches us off the ground and runs off at the speed that would put younger people to shame. Hey, don't tell me she was looking around because she was waiting to pick up the 500 yen coin? And did she yell at me so that I wouldn't take her 500 yen? Yeah, if you thought that, you should have helped. First of all. Second of all, once more, go fuck yourself. Hey, yeah, come on, you wanna test me? Like, now I'm down. No, this is unacceptable. Now I'm down. I'm down to clown, I swear. What the hell are you staring at, huh? Man, you are some heroes. Wow. The onlookers scramble away like baby spiders. Jeez, what's with this morning? Well, this time Tomoya is actually cooler than me. Well, more calm. I guess he's in general cooler than I am because I'm not all that cool. But you know what I mean. I'll be thanked and get some money for my trouble. Fujibayashi's fortune was a sham. Well, I'm an idiot for believing it even for a second. So, did I just kill the Fujibayashi route? It's been a while since I've attended homeroom. I say attended, but all I really did was sit there in the classroom. I don't remember a thing the teacher said. The bell rings and ends homeroom. The homeroom teacher walks out of the room. It's now the short recess before first period. Rather than preparing for the lesson, I space out. Okay, lady, we have some beef. We have some beef. Fujibayashi looks at me with her timid-looking eyes. But we could have, we should have, if your fucking cards were honest. Yeah, your fortune was off. Thank goodness. Shouldn't you be disappointed? But your fortune was off. Huh. Is that so? Well, I guess that makes kinda sense. Having said so, Fujibayashi pulls her deck of cards out of her pocket again. I swear I will pull nothing out of this anymore. Look like she's telling me my fortune once again. And they fall all over the floor again. However, unlike yesterday, she does not immediately pick up the cards. She stares at them on the floor. Maybe they will fly up to you. Okay, so something bad will happen. Good. What? That is more likely. Hold on, you're telling me that just by looking at the cards on the floor... Yeah. You're even more full of shit than normal fortune cards teller. I didn't even get to pick any cards this time. What do you mean, you think? Besides, didn't you go, ah, when you dropped the cards? Yeah, right. Some secret chant that was. Well, fine. So, what is my fortune? That sounds more kinky than it probably should have. The hell is that? Are you hitting on me? This all sounds really, really, really dirty. I don't get it. Oh, Tomoya, you are less perverse than I am, I guess.
占いですから。
A maiden's intuition again.
そうです。
So what's that lovely encounter about?
はい。そこのカード。
Fujibayashi points at a single card. It's the Queen of Spades.
とても優しい女性と出会います。
Gentle.
はい。優しい人です。スペードは剣を意味しますので、つまり騎士のような人で、なのできっと優しい人です。
Yeah, all people with weapons are always the gentle ones, obviously. A sword. If I had to choose, I'd say that means aggressive. Wouldn't that make her a dangerous person instead? Thank you, Tomoya. Will today's fortune come true?
占いですから。
That sure is a vague response. Man, now I'm filled with anger and hatred right now. Man, fucking poor Tomoya. Even when he tries to be good, like he gets rejected automatically. Man, these people. I'm tired. It's been a long time since I've attended first period. It's just like homeroom, I don't remember a single thing that was said. On top of that, I feel terrible as everything is putting me to sleep. Should I sleep through second period? Or should I just leave the classroom and ditch?
なんであんたがいんの？
Just as I was zoning out, I hear a familiar voice from above my head. This voice is...
珍しいわね。まだ朝よ。
Judging by your hair color, I assume you are the more rowdy twin sister of Fujibayashi. Kyou. I see a familiar face. It's Ryo Fujibayashi's twin sister, Kyou Fujibayashi. Even though I'm branded as a delinquent, she's one of the few students who doesn't mind talking to me. She's part of another class. Why are you here?
これよこれ。
She shows me what seems to be a lunchbox, wrapped in a napkin with a floral pattern. You giving me that?
あんたバカでしょ。なんで私があんたにお弁当あげなきゃなんないのよ。
Maybe you're coming on to me. Apparently your sister has a thing for me, so that would be an interesting scenario. No, it wasn't. Wouldn't be. I hate love triangles. That's true. I would find it perplexing if she suddenly gave me one for no reason. Rather, it would make me wonder if she had poisoned it.
なんか失礼なこと考えてない？
It's just your imagination.
あ、お姉ちゃん。どうしたの？あ、りょう、これこれ。
As Fujibayashi walks towards us, Kyou swings the lunchbox she's holding in her hand.
あ、お弁当。はい、テーブルに忘れてたわよ。わざわざありがとう。別に気にしなくていいわよ。
Why are you handing it to her now, of all times?
何が？
Like, the two of you live together. Why are you handing her the lunchbox now? Don't you two come to school together?
お姉ちゃん、今日少し寝坊したから。
So Kyou is the female Tomoya. Wake her up.
ギリギリまで起こしていたんですけど。自慢じゃないけど、寝起きはめちゃくちゃ悪いのよね。
Yeah, I know that feeling. Does she throw a fit?
半目を保って無言のまま動かないんです。
That's creepy. Oh yeah, I actually do that from time to time. Like, I'll answer my mother when she awakes me at weekend or something like that. Like when I really sleep long, when I don't have to get up early or something. And then my mom wakes me up and I answer her. And I get up like 2 hours later and don't remember anything. Huh? But you weren't late now, were you?
あ、はい。時間が厳しいときはバスを使いますから。
Oh, so you two took different buses.
私バス嫌い。
Ah, me too. So only you were late, huh?
まさか、ちゃんと間に合ってるわよ。
Try pressing for details. Don't worry about it. Okay, I'll press for details. Okie dokie. Because this sounds like a load of bollocks. Did he run?
まあそんなとこかしらね。ちょっとだけすっごいスピードだけど。
Ah, fast.
お姉ちゃん、ひょっとしてあれで
Using that.
りょう、それは内緒よ。
What? Do you have a time machine?
でも控えた方がいいよ。昨日も人を跳ねたばっかりだし。
Oh, they're talking about bikes, huh? Hit someone?
それはもっと内緒。
It kind of feels like she just inadvertently said something pretty scary. Are you hiding something?
別に女の子の秘密をあれこれ探るなんて趣味悪いわよ。
Well, not if she, like, can't ride bikes and runs over people.
それよりあんたの方こそ何なのよ。
What do you mean?
なんでいいの？
That's awfully rude.
あ、ちょっとはしょりすぎたかな。
Yeah, just a little bit.
なんでこんな時間に教室にいんの？
I got here on time. What else? She froze.
嘘でしょ。
Yeah, probably. Is it that rare for me to be here on time?
珍しいっていうか UFO 見る方が確率高いんじゃない？
Oh, that is rude. Oh, guess my presence transcends even supernatural phenomena.
ひょっとして昨日の放課後からずっと学校にいたとか？
That would actually be a hilarious reason.
そうなんですか？
Like the hell I did.
じゃあ実はあんた偽物でしょ。え？岡崎くんじゃないんですか？
Where's the real one then? I let out a sigh and glanced at the sky. I fought my fate today. Kyou looks a little worried and places a hand on my forehead. I do not have a fever. Don't give me that pitying look. Don't mock me.
どうしろってのよ。
Good question, actually. When you normally ask, what fate?
もしかして占いのことでしょうか？
Right. I really thought that. And if it was me, I would have thought a few other people. Yeah, that's right.
ひょっとしてりょうに占いしてもらったの？
Yeah. After my response, Kyou looks at me with a weird expression on her face. What is with that look?
別に。朝にも占ったの。なんて出た？
Did she forget? Jeez, Kyou, your sister is such a bird brain. Ow!
なんか言った？
Didn't you hit me because you hurt me?
思い出しました。優しい女の人と熱い衝撃の出会いがあるんです。
Okay, if you say it that way, it doesn't sound as dirty.
身も心もリフレッシュできます。
Yeah, that still sounds a bit dirty. Yep, that's it. Again, why are you looking at me like that? As she takes a breath, Kyou shakes her hand and lays her hand on my shoulder. She then nods. Her eyes conceal a hint of pity.
頑張りなさいよ。
She says and then leaves the classroom. What was that supposed to mean?
どういう意味でしょう？
Fujibayashi and I were left to puzzle over this mystery during the short time before the next bell. Okay. Yeah, we're 35 minutes in. So I think this is a good point to stop. Many interesting developments. So we got to know the twin sister, who is basically, pretty much the opposite of her twin sister. I mean, yeah, Clannad is older than Lucky Star, but it's pretty similar to Lucky Star. And I'm just comparing it to Lucky Star because I don't know all that many animes. So, you know. Yeah, but it's pretty similar to the relationship between the twins in Lucky Star. And yeah, in general, like twins in Japanese media often seem like very opposite. Even when they're like, you know, what is that called in English? If you're like if you're very, okay, you know what I mean. Like, even if you're very similar twins, and not like these different twins, you know what I mean? Even then, their characters are often very different. I wonder why that is. Oh well. So, as mentioned, that happened. Then we got the parallel world thing. Interesting developments. So let's see where this goes next episode. Thank you everybody for watching. Come back for the next episode, and I'll see you then. Bye bye.